Yes, sir. Y'all see the great news on your screens right now. AGL Blue Vegeta is getting his EZA. It has been announced in the Dokkan Battle Hour. I'm surprised. Listen, I didn't expect anything important to be announced in this battle hour. However, he's getting his EZA. I'm so very excited. They also announced other things regarding version Z. There's updates coming that are going to first hit JP and then they will hit global. I'm gonna get into the details of that. Just stick around, hear me out. AGL Blue Vegeta, his easy. I've been waiting like a year and a half for this. The perfect time, if you ask me, was last year because UI Goku's EZA was so like we were not prepared, right? Like that was so surprising. And knowing that this is basically, in a sense, this is like his counterpart. I thought he would get his EZA in part three. Nah, they chose Goku and Frieza, which, hey man, it ended up working out. Goku and Frieza are crazy. However, Vegeta getting his EZA right now, not only. So this is weird. Let's just think about this. Let's just actually, this is important. I want to talk about this. Akatsuki's so weird, bro. So AGL Blue Vegeta came out in 2018, April of 2018. It has been almost 4 years. Then this physical Vegeta comes out sometime, what, like a year-ish later? Yeah, in March of 2019. He was a Saiyan Day unit. Then God Goku comes out, and he's an LR on a 130 liter scale, so I didn't really care for him. But then he came out in November of 2019, which we were like, okay. I mean, that's cool, but it's not a full blown leader scale. Super Vegeta took another 2 odd years to come out. Like that was it. We were waiting for a new Pure Saiyan lead July of 2021. We were waiting so long for a new Pure Saiyan lead, and then we finally got him, and we're like, oh, this got to be the most. Overall, he's probably like the best TUR because he was, Super Vegeta was crazy. The only Super Vegeta is the reason TURs look as crazy as they do. Outside the GT heroes, they fit into that same mold too. They ushered in like the power creep for TURs, right? But then we're like, okay, so I guess this is our Pure Saiyan leader for another year or two. Nope. Pure Saiyans is this is probably gonna be their best leader. If you ask me, I think this might end up being their best leader because the way his leader skill is going to be, I do think it's going to be three key stats, 170% across the board. But one thing about Super Vegeta that I don't really love, he kind of begs to be in slot one because he does want to get hit. He is stunning, which obviously, like stuff like that in Super Battle Road is going to be most effective when you can neutralize the rest of the slots the enemy has. By the way, God of War in the bottom right corner. I am so excited for that game later this year. But yeah, so I like Super Vegeta, I really do. But especially thing about EZA's is his, bro, their units a lot of people have. Like I have my AGL Blue Vegeta right here. He's rainbowed, so and he's been rainbowed for a very long time. So I'm sure a lot of even free to play players that have been playing for a year or two have got to have a dupe or so in this guy, right? Hopefully you're link leveling on global. JP, you probably got a little bit of time before he drops, but if you look at his awakening medals, usually you can tell who's going to sub EZA like in his future in the future of his Extreme Z battle based on the medals. His medals are God Topo. Like I forgot, but he awakened God Topo and or Topo into God Topo, right? God Topo's already EZA'd and he's already aged out of the game. It's actually really sad, like how fast it happened because there was a point he was the best support unit in the game. He was crazy, but he aged very quickly. So I don't really I don't know what they're gonna do with his sub EZA in the very far off future, but who remains to be seen, right? I mean, they could do whatever they want. That was just something on the side. Now we're gonna talk about his impact on Int Evolution Blue Vegeta. Int people are acting like well, not people. Let me not make a blanket statement. I try to avoid those, but I saw a Twitter reply that was acting like this isn't gonna be a massive buff to Evolution Blue, like Int LR Evolution, and you're wrong. They share 5 links. They don't share godly power and legendary power. Usually, if you put an LR in the middle, you'll get legendary power. There's so many LRs in the game nowadays. It's basically 2/3 of what Fierce Battle is anyway, right? Right? You got Shattering the Limit, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, all in that same mold at this point. If Evolution Blue gets this power buff. I'm not gonna say he's like a top 5 unit in the game or anything like that, but depending on this Blue Vegeta's EZA, this can bump him up, you know, get him a lot more respect in the community. I like Evolution, like the form. I love the form a lot. The only thing I've grown to truly despise about Evolution Blue Vegeta is his typing. I feel like him being int, I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it, but it feels like there are certain units in the game that just have the wrong typing. I don't know. Maybe it's like a thing I've been playing the game so long, stuff like that will grow to bother me. But certain units in the game are just like that, and he feels like that. Like AGL UI Goku is fine, right? AGL Full Power Frieza, Extreme AGL needed that. So Extreme Int Third Form Frieza, perfect. It's something like that just is great. Not the case for this guy. So hopefully, you know, he gets a lot better as proxy of this guy. And now on to the other update I was trying to tell you guys about. We're getting version Z updates now. It's scheduled for March in Japan, and then it'll release in about a month odd or so later on global. The way they did this up, I didn't watch the stream, so if I'm incorrect, please correct me in the comment section. But apparently the way they did this is they were playing coy, right? Like they were, oh, do you guys want this, and it'd be a coincidence if all of these things were coming to the game soon, right? Like that seemed to be what they were saying. Option to Extreme Z Awaken several steps at once. It's about time, bro. Basically, when you normally Z Awaken, you know, you can use all, they updated it like 2 years ago or whatever, to where you can use all your medals at once. That was one of the most convenient updates in the game. Like it was already set, I should say. Not like you had to click each medal to make the game know you wanted to use it, right? Like you just had them all set. That was a big update because it was just annoying, right? Like it cut down the steps for parts of the game that are just quality of life, right? And the next one is option retry from the results screen. Basically, they're saying if you get KO'd by an enemy when in say the legendary Goku event, you should be able to click retry and then run through the event again. Yes, I need this. I love this. One thing about me is if I get knocked out in the final phase of an event, even if I know I could have beaten it had I just not taken that super, I'll just say, you know what, I'll try it again next week. I'll just say I'll try it again next week because y'all be trying to make me scroll back through, find another rainbow friend with like link level 9s and 10s, and I'm not trying to take another 2 minutes to do that, right? Before I hop into the event itself and waste another 20 to 25 minutes. Like say it STR Tapion, STR LR Tapion, and Minosha, they bro, finding them with links, I don't even need dupes. Just link leveled is so difficult, much less finding the unit in and of itself. So, and then the final one, this one doesn't matter to me personally, unless you're on say JP. But I like this one because option to search categories by text. I like this one because, or I don't really care for this one because Global just got the update to where it's organized based on the type of like style of category team it is, right? Say for example, the Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. are all grouped into one section. Like the personality ones, like say, I don't know, sort of like exploding rage, right? Inhuman deeds, ones based on the character's personality traits. Crossovers, Dragon Ball Heroes have their own section. You guys get what I'm saying, right? And then there's one based on sagas, based on like what you represent, etc., etc. I don't really care for that now that we have this. It's color coded and everything, bro. Like I know what I'm looking for most of the time. I'm just still familiarizing myself with it. However, all of this will come to JP, as I said, in March, and however, it'll hit global in April. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. All these are quality of life updates. But at the end of the day, I'm all for it. Like I said, D doesn't really matter to me, but that's cool, man. I love to see it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I just want to give you guys, you know, my thoughts. I wasted 10 minutes. I just love AGL Evolution Blue. He was one of my favorite TURs at one point. So to see him awaken is great. And he's going to be, I think he's going to be the best Pure Saiyan lead, man. I think he is. I think he is. However, Mastered Evolution is a very good team, so I can understand people still saying Super Vegeta. Remains to be seen. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hitman. Oh, let me talk about how they can help this guy, actually. More startup turn defense. Give him attack and defense when he's attacking, or just give him like 10% attack, or 10%, excuse me, 10% defense up to 100%. I think that would help him a lot. especially because it compounds, right? So it's 172% defense when he's fully built up. Give him another. Honestly, I don't want to say make him a rainbow orb changer. I feel like he never really struggled for key. Make him. I don't want to say make him a support unit because that's so cliche. Maybe give him the ability to crit in his base form, quote unquote, because he does gain the ability. He was one of the first units to where he had the ability to crit through his passive, and even then it could build all the way up to 70%. This evolution blue, I used to love that about him. You gotta change this, man. The massively lowering defense, you gotta. I know y'all love doing this so that y'all basically say you gave a unit a super attack effect. It does not. Give him, make him greatly raise attack on each super he does, and because you know he'll be super, he can super 2 times a turn, right? Assuming they're not gonna buff this and this is gonna stay normal attacks, he can super 2 times in a turn often. Often, I rarely see him not do that final, like that fourth and final attack, right, from the hidden potential system. So give him greatly raise attack on each super or something, man. Please. The greatly lowering defense feels like there's no really. It feels like this is the only part of his super attack, right? Like, and Dokkan stopped doing that to new units years ago, like just giving them immense. So usually they'll have an effect. His evolution condition. So they changed Android 21s, and let me see the difference one more time, and then I'll wrap. This video is stupid long. Let me hurry up, man. Android 21, Android 20. Hurry up, hurry up. All right. So before Z Awakening, 30% chance, 50% HP, 50% or above HP, starting from the fourth turn. They then buffed that to 40% chance to consume cell when HP is 40% or above, starting from the fourth turn. So he has one less condition. His is not based on HP. Basically, just make it a 50% chance. I feel like that wouldn't be bad. 50% chance every time he's on rotation to transform into Evolution Blue. I assume his normal blue form is going to be an Elite TUR anyway, right? Like, we'll see. We'll see. Link set is great. Prepare for battle, Tournament of Power, Fierce Battle, Super Saiyans. Fine. And then, of course, for the Vegeta family teams, you got Royal Lineage Prodigies. He is on. He's top 5 in categories. He's gotta be. I mean, it's him, AGL, LR Gohan. I can't think of too many units that are on as many categories as these guys. It's crazy, dog. He's on all of them. So I'm gonna leave it at that, man. Let me stop. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hitman, he's off this. And whatever they do to Evolution Blue is what will be fine. As long as he hits like a 4 million attack stat with a 70% chance to crit, I think he'll be fine with all these additionals. Hitman is off this.